This is a tough one for me, so thanks for bearing with me. I rise today to ask the California State Senate to adjourn in the memory of my friend, Lauren Hammond. She passed away unexpectedly on January 18th at the age of 68. Lauren was an iconic Sacramento City Council member. She also worked here as Senate staff for more than 2 decades. She was a beloved member of the Sacramento community. Lauren left behind her loving wife of many years, Margaret, who she met in 1981 here in Senate Special Services. She also left behind her siblings, Marcia, David, Carol, and Kevin, sister-in-law Robin, her Aunt Fran, cousin Reuben, and nieces Emily and Lindsay, most of whom, along with other friends, are here with us in the gallery today. Lauren was born in Los Angeles, where she lived until the age of 13, when she moved to Sacramento. She spoke often of the deep impression the Watts riots left on her young heart and mind. Living through that historic moment would later drive her efforts on the Sacramento City Council to find balance and transparency between law enforcement and community. She was a graduate of C.K. McClatchy High School and attended Sacramento City College before earning her Bachelor of Arts degree from Sac State. She worked for the California State Senate for 22 years as a contract administrator in our Special Services Division. Then she served in a variety of professional positions with the Senate Committee on Rules and as the Senate's coordinator for the Americans with Disabilities Act. Lauren was a trailblazer. In 1997, she made history as the first Black woman ever elected to serve on Sacramento City Council. Lauren also served in many local and state organizations, such as California's Gambling Control Commission, Sacramento's Regional Transit, our Council of Governments, and our Metropolitan Air District, just to name a few. Lauren was admired for sharing her wisdom and experience through mentorship, guiding many women on their journeys of public service, including me. The first time that I met Lauren Hammond was in 2010. I had just won a contentious race to serve on the Sacramento City Council. She was leaving the city, so we only had a few weeks as colleagues, but she made a big impression on me. She observed my predecessor removing any history of the district prior to my arrival, and decided that she would go through her own materials and find anything that might help me get a good start. She set it aside for me in one cardboard box. I built a 12-year career of service to my city, starting only with the contents of that box. Lauren helped many women serve our region. She led the Sacramento chapter of the National Women's Political Caucus for several years, an organization that courageously walks with women candidates through tough campaigns. She was humble, genuine, kind, loyal, and committed to upholding the strong principles established in her youth. She carried those standards with her all of her life. She was deeply devoted to her family and enjoyed spending time with relatives and friends. She was a loyal advocate and supporter of those Sac State Hornets, her alma mater. She enjoyed golfing, going on cruises, singing, dancing, especially to James Brown. A lover of sports, she dutifully cheered for her childhood Southern California teams, the Rams and the Dodgers. But ever the Californian, she was ready to root for the Niners in the Super Bowl this year. I last spoke to Lauren just hours before she closed her eyes for the last time. Ironically, her last message to me was to say how great she was feeling. I don't know what happened or why her time was cut so short and without warning. But what I do know is that she was happy and deeply in love with you, Margaret. Lauren was the kind of friend who cared about the details of your life, Not just the headlines, but the context. She checked in regularly, provided encouragement, and was always available to talk, preferably over a good glass of wine. Those kind of friends, the ones who have your back, even when you're not in the room, those rare souls are irreplaceable. I'm lucky and grateful to have known Lauren, and honored to have Margaret's friendship as well. Lauren's passion, spirit, and heart are already missed beyond measure by all who had the privilege of knowing her. On behalf of the California State Senate, I offer our sincerest condolences to Lauren's sweet Margaret and to her family and to all who were touched by her incredible life. My friend, Sacramento City Councilwoman, trailblazer, and icon, Lauren Hammond.